The world is changing at a fast pace, and food systems must evolve quickly to meet growing and changing demand. As we develop food systems to make them more sustainable and competitive, we must also strive to make them inclusive and resilient. A value chain framework is key to transforming food systems. It examines each step from production to consumption and zooms in on the hidden middle, where the potential for creating enterprises and inclusive jobs is greatest. Yet, inadequate infrastructure, skills, and policy environments, coupled with adverse market conditions, are limiting the prospects of developing countries to modernize their food value chains. 3ADI Plus is a global agro-industry accelerator that helps countries build sustainable and inclusive value chains and market systems. Led by UNIDO and FAO, 3ADI Plus accelerates food systems transformation. It uses a rigorous methodology to analyze value chains and policy environment, and produces viable business models to facilitate investments into value chains. 3ADI Plus helps governments to meet their commitments towards the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. How does the 3ADI Plus work? In response to the government's request, 3ADI Plus Core Team analyses national priorities and the institutional landscape for cooperation. To ensure that development efforts are invested in inclusive value chains with end market opportunities, 3ADI Plus assists the relevant stakeholders in selecting a value chain based on feasibility and impact criteria. Sensitizing stakeholders to the 3ADI Plus approach early on, UNIDO and FAO bring together key players from the public and the private sectors to jointly shape the future of the selected value chain. As food value chains become longer and more complex in response to various demands, it is critical to identify bottlenecks and upgrading opportunities. 3ADI Plus team conducts a thorough value chain analysis, not only looking into production, processing and consumption data, but also carefully examining a wide spectrum of interlinked development issues to determine their impact on the functioning and innovation of the value chain. Based on the outcome of the diagnostics, the 3ADI Plus team designs business and investment plans for value chain upgrading and development. These include development targets, necessary policy changes, actions for specific value chain actors, required technical assistance, and investment needs. Using the investment plans, 3ADI Plus facilitates access to financing from development banks, private and public sectors, and supports organising investment fora to facilitate matchmaking between value chain actors with bankable proposals and the right investors. The action plan is rolled out in partnership with key value chain stakeholders. 3ADI Plus Core Team provides technical assistance throughout the process. A robust monitoring and evaluation framework ensures the development strategy is on track. 3ADI Plus has been piloted in 3 different continents with 3 different value chains: dairy and beef value chain in Bangladesh, pineapple value chain in Suriname, and palm oil value chain in Tanzania. As a leading agribusiness accelerator, the 3ADI Plus supports creating food systems that are competitive, inclusive, and resilient.